Well, hello there, boys and girls. Welcome, metalheads, headbangers, and other hard-rocking folk to this first Sunday of Advent, where we're going to read from this book of metal tales, which contains stories that you will have never heard before, because I haven't heard them either before. And actually, this book was scored by this hot elf in the antiquity bookseller next door, but that's another story. So, I want to tell you 4 exciting tales that stand behind great, great songs. And on each following Sunday, you will hear another one of those. Right. And I was told these stories will make Christmas the second loudest party ever, except, of course, next to the Wacken Open Air. But that's also another story, I promise. Well, once upon a time, a long, long time ago, Santa Claus was actually not called Santa Claus. He was also not wearing a red coat, because he drank lots of a certain brown liquid brand. No, he had long, long hair and a magic leather battle vest with many, many patches on. And in these times, Santa Claus was called Hansi. Hansi had an idea. He wanted to have a celebration for all the people on a bright summer day. And he also wanted to have great fires where there should not only be presents, but lots of wine and beer. Actually, much more beer through a pipeline. While he was thinking about this, Hansi realized that something was missing. He needed one last ingredient to make it a great party. He needed some kind of plan. He wanted inspiration. So what should Hansi do? Well, he went out into the world to places where people were gathering around bonfires to look for inspiration. And around the first such fire, Hansi found bards with mighty muscles bulging who were wearing loincloths only. So they were kind of nude. Well, and they were singing songs about the brothers of metal. Hansi was impressed. He decided that's one of these things he needed. He needed brotherhood for his celebration. So Hansi went on, and he came to a second fire. Well, and there were a lot of strange people gathered around that fire, and they were singing about paranoid things that are plaguing so many. The leader of this group bit off the head of a little bat. Actually, in German this rhymes, not in English though. Well, and whatever. Hansi came to the conclusion that he needed poultry to be a fixed component for this holiday. So he smiled and went on. Then he came to a third fire. And there were 2 shiny golden choir boys, unlike the bards he met before. And they were singing and they had melodies, and there he recognized words like, "Last Christmas." I'll leave it up to your imagination. Well, he felt slightly sick. And he learned one thing. This was not going to be added to his type of celebration. Around the last bonfire that he visited, he saw a Teutonic elf. She was honest, she was delightful, she was blonde, and she sang of a time of joy and rejoicement and celebration and trust, and she called it Für immer. Hansi thought, that's what I really need to get my magic day. Well, his journey took him much longer than he actually anticipated. His vacation kind of led him into winter. So instead of having it on a summer day, it happened from the 24th to the 26th of December. Well, and his experiences with all these bards of great music and musical history made Hansi sit down and write a story with a few friends. And everybody from the metal community shall sing it on the holy ground. And he began his anthem with the words, "Now you all know the bards and their songs." Well, and that is the most beautiful bard's tale for Christmas. And this is how today's stories end. But do not fear, or maybe fear. There will be another one next Sunday. Don't be afraid. Have a great Advent, guys.